Today I'm going to talk to Marco Aurélio Lopes, Ceva's Corporate Poultry Director, and we are going to discuss control and prevention of infectious bronchitis.
So infectious bronchitis is still a disease that's impacting the poultry industry all around the world. If different strains, if different, I can say, if some variation of the strains and the effects we can see since from the fields, from the farms, and arriving in the processing plant on the slaughterhouse. And everything, of course, are going to start when you want to mitigate it, when you want to control the disease. We always need to start from the proper diagnosis, knowing what's affecting our production. And the second point, of course, how we can control it, choosing the proper vaccination program, and of course, in a proper administration of the vaccine. Infectious bronchitis is a type of vaccine. If you don't apply it very well, the effects are not going to be as we expected. So I always advise knowing what to have in the fields and applying the proper vaccine in a proper way.
What do you see as the main challenge when it comes to control of infectious bronchitis?
So the main challenge we can have, as I mentioned before, is to understand, to have the proper diagnosis. This is one important challenge, so the people know that what's affecting them in the field. But when you go to the control, one of the main challenges is to really turn on the immunization of the birds. Starting from the hatchery for the first day of age, doing a proper vaccination, and making it last for the life of the birds. And in this protection, we are going to have two aspects. The clinical protection, that's absolutely important to avoid the damage, the losses that we can have in the production, but what we call the prevention. And what's going to be this prevention? This prevention is to avoid the spreading of the virus, the shedding parts, and how we can control it. How we can avoid that virus that's replicating in one bird, go to another bird, and from one house go to another house and spread around the production. So how we can control, and of course, in the controlling methods that we have, we are aiming the two. We are aiming to protect, and we are aiming as well to prevent. To do this prevention, what we need to have a combination of vaccines. So, for example, what we use in Ceva is the combination of a variant strain 793B in iBird with a Massachusetts vaccine, and this combination, having a very broad spectrum protection, are going to be able to block the spreading of the virus, doing the control of the replication of the field strains in the birds. And in this way, if you control the replication, you don't have the spread to the other birds, to the other farms, to the neighboring production.
And then you have optimal damage control.
And of course, then you have optimal control, and we succeed controlling the disease.
If you want to learn more on infectious bronchitis control and prevention, register to our webinar on this topic in the link below. We will broadcast live by the 2nd of April, which you can register right now.